Hi, welcome back to another Until I Die. This is the Colour of Magic, and I decided to do this due to the death of Terry Pratchett later on, just this week gone. I think it was Thursday he died. This is more of a text adventure, so I'm not going to spend too long on it, but I want to just give what it looked like. And I mean, I could have done things like Let's Plays of Discworld, but everybody else is going to be doing that, so I thought, since my channel's got about Spectrum games, we'll be doing that, so why not? Okay, so this, again, it's a text adventure, and it was one game that I'd actually got for one Christmas. And as you can see, it's text-based, so it's explaining how the movement works. So we don't have a north, south, east or west. Instead, more suitably, there are two main directions, hubward and rimward. However, as the disc itself revolves at the rate of once every 800 days, there are two lesser directions, turnwise and widdershins. So this will be our equivalent to north, south, east and west. I'm assuming that hubward is north. So Rincewind is sat at a little table in a dark corner of the broken drum. A fat and noisome candle spluttered above him, casting a dim glow across the alcove. Moodily, he sat nursing a mug of very small beer. It had cost him the last of his money, and he was becoming more certain by the moment that it wasn't really worth it. Oh, okay, there we go. That's it. So, if I do look, it also, that's good. So, same again, but Rincewind also noticed a mug of very small beer. Blind Hugh came down from the stairs from the courtyard outside, looking very deliberately ahead of him. He walked across to the bar where the landlord, Broadman, greeted him, and they gaped at the stairs. A small, strangely dressed man with what seems to be 4 eyes came down them. He was followed by a large wooden chest propelled by hundreds of tiny feet. It seemed to be some sort of luggage. It lurched confidently down the steps and followed the little man over to the bar and Hugh. The customers at their rough wooden tables, as one man, the customers at their rough wooden tables, as one man, peered suspiciously into their drinks, all except Rincewind. He was staring at the chest. He knew sapient pearwood when he saw it, and he was seeing it now. An archmage by a dint of great effort over many years. An archmage by a dint of great effort over many years might obtain a small staff of this wood, but an entire chest, even if the chest were filled with star opals, Rincewind calculated. The contents wouldn't value 1/10 of the container. Wow, there's a lot of text. His name's too, Flower, Hugh told Broadman confidentially. A book tells him what to say. He's a bit funny, but he's got gold. Two-Flower looked up from his little book and beamed. Seeing the confusion on the landlord's face, the little man read out aloud, I wish for accommodation, a room, lodging house, full board. Are your rooms clean? He looked up from the book again and smiled. Broadman gave Hugh a puzzled look. There was obviously a communication problem. ... Let's touch the luggage. If I can spell. This was not possible. Talk to Flower. This was not possible. Hang on. Take beer. What? Alright, take mug then. Right, okay. Stand up. The inn was quiet. Thick oak beams arched overhead, and a thin layer of what might once have been straw underfoot suggested that it might hide more than just a floor beneath it. An open doorway was set in the widdershins wall, so that's west wall, is it? I think. Turnwise widdershins, it might be the east wall. Beside a flight of worn steps which led up to a dingy courtyard. The bar was arranged, albeit rather untidily, against the rimward wall. So that's the south wall, I think. Rincewind also noticed two further luggage and Broadman, the landlord. Let's try touching the luggage then. Oh. Shove off, said Broadman as his gaze fell on Rincewind. We don't need none of your translation here, we're doing alright ourselves. Okay. Touch the luggage. This was not possible. Talk to flower. This was not possible. Say hello. Hello, said the little tourist. Okay. Say fuck off. This was not say what is your name? No? Say hello? Kick tourist. Kick luggage. Kick barman. No. Let's look again. Quiet, putty tap. Talk to Broadman. Say to Broadman, hello? Help. Here we go, that's always a good one. Part 1 is easy. Try again in part 2. Oh yeah, thank you for that. Command doesn't know that one. What's the other stuff apart from moving around? There's got to be something. Throw mug. No, hang on. Give mug to flower. No. Drink beer. Rincewind absently raised his mug and gulped down the last of his beer. Having lived in Ankh-Morpork all his life, the drink's effect on his mouth came as no surprise. He was now in no doubt, though it wasn't worth the money. Okay. So, inventory. He's got no gold. In addition to this, he's carried some faded red robes, which is wearing an empty mug and rather a pathetic sword. Attack barman. Rincewind can't go around killing people in Ankh-Morpork without being a member of the Assassin's Guild. Okay, attack luggage then. Because it's not really a person. Nope, it won't do that. I'll say hello again. Proudman looked contemptuously at Rincewind. Throw up on Broadman. This was not possible. Take luggage. Take 2 flour. South. Oh no, not south. Windward. Rincewind stood behind the bar. A set of battered steps led up against the wall. Various bottles, cracked glasses, and dented tankards hung in disarray above the scratched wooden counter. Okay. Examine counter. Nothing special. So if I go upward. Wait, let's examine luggage. Nothing special. Examine Broadman. Nothing. Examine 2 flour. Nothing. Let's go Britishans. Rincewind stood at the top of the cellar steps. A rusty iron handrail hung limply off the cracked stone wall, leading precipitously, I have no idea, down into the gloom below. Rincewind also noticed a source of milk, so we'll take the milk. Down. The cellar was like the tavern. Above, low-ceilinged, various crates and barrels were stacked around the walls, and a heavy wooden trapdoor that was set in a roof against the Britishans' wall. Some steps led upstairs. Okay. Open trapdoor. Rincewind stood at the top of the cellar steps. A rusty... that's that. So we want to go... turn-wise. And up. Rincewind looked down into the darkness. His steps descended to the floor of the tavern, and the aroma of the more keen ale wafted powerfully up. So if I look out, Rincewind found himself in the untidy courtyard of the Broken Drum. A little sign creaked mournfully above the tavern door, and light shone dimly from the grimy windows sunk down below ground level. Short street led windward, so let's go windward. Rincewind found himself at the hubward end of the short street. A small road led turnwise, whilst the courtyard of the Broken Drum lay a little way hubward. So we'll go turnwise. Rincewind was on a small street, leading turnwise from the short street. Rhyme Street led hubward, and a small road cut rimward between 2 houses. Turnwise, a faint mist rose rather uncertainly from Davor's rank. Oh, just come turnwise. Rhyme Street led hubward, and a small red road cut rimward between 2 houses. 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 2 Let's go home wide. Rincewind was at the corner of Rhyme Street and Frost Alley, in the shadow of the leaning tower, home of the Thieves' Guild. Frost Alley led Withershins, whilst Rhyme Street wound its way inward. You also noticed a guard. Say hello. This was not possible. Talk, guard. Hello? Oh god, the monkey talks. Bye. Okay. Say monkey, wonder what happens. This was not possible. Kick guard? No. Where am I going? Frost Valley led British whilst Rhyme Street round its way from more. So let's British. Rincewind was in Frost Alley. British were where the Hall Pits. British were the Hall Pits, sorry, whilst turnwise stood the leaning tower on the corner of Rhyme Street. So let's go British again. No matter how many times he visited them, Rincewind always found the Hall Pits interesting. Gaps in the crowd of onlookers led turnwise and windward. Just got to remember it's Britishins turnwise, go rimward. The Plaza of the Broken Moons was a large place. It was a completely open place with a few young trees here and there. Examine Plaza. Nothing special. Remote. Filigree Street ran some way along the rimward edge of the sea. Somewhere along it, the Britishins' gate opened out to the hill country, whilst turnwise was Short Street. Let's go back to Short Street. Short Street was in fact one of the longest streets in Morpork. It extended upward from the Filigree Street leading with the Shins, and turnwise along the rimward edge of the city. Rincewind also noticed a small cat, so take cat. I think this is going to go wrong. This was done, the cat started struggling to get at the milk. Rincewind had to put the saucer down. Okay, he carried a small cat, an empty mug, and rather a protecting sword. Okay. So I'm assuming if he didn't pick up the milk and tried to pick up the cat, it'd probably bugger off. So we'll look again. I can't remember. The problem with having rimward stuff is it's now confused me because I can't remember whether I put turnwise or. I mean, this is the sort of thing that you really needed a map to create it. You know, but. Just got a rimward again. Let's go turn Wedishins. Filigree Street ran somewhere along. There's turnwise, that's why. Turnwise again. Rincewind was in Filigree Street. The street led turnwise and Wedishins between the quaint houses of Morpork. Docks were not a nice place to be, especially in the high season. Various dubious looking boats bobbed uncertainly at the quayside. A small wharf extended a little way turnwise into the river, whilst a narrow road wound hubward and rimward along the bank. Rinceman also noticed cripple what the fuck is cripple? Examine. You can see, probably tell I've not read most books. I mean, this is actually based on The Colour of Magic anyway, and when I read it, I read the graphic novel version. So, and it was quite some time ago. We were talking like probably about 5-10 years since I last read it. Well, anyway, you get the gist of this. Again, I'm not playing it all the way through because it's not really interesting to you know, like arcade games are a bit more interesting, but not as much as a text adventure. That being said, I will be doing another one soon. It'll be Gremlins. It won't be like now. It won't be this week. But I will try and do something a bit special with it to see if I can get it a bit more interactive. So, until the next video, I'll see you then. Bye.